Yeah, right. Anyway, if you believe that, we have some land in Florida we like to sell you. Anyway, this issue we're going to go to your rooms and see how clean they are. Little room check cam is what it's called.
Real clean they were. And Wayne's got a story for you on Local Ministry Focus with Todd Wold.
Good friend of mine. And also we're going to see where you're going for spring break. But right now, a music video from Stephen Curtis Chapman. See ya.
But you know, one of the things that's kind of unfair is that you guys only get to hear the good stuff. You know, you get to hear the finished product. And I got to feeling a little guilty about that, because I thought, you know, this may not be completely honest. Maybe I should, you know, be truthful and play some of the early songs. So even if they don't like the songs they hear, you know, when we play concerts, they'll at least know that we're getting better, that I am improving, you know. So that's why I do this. The first song that I ever wrote, I have an older brother, his name's Herbie. And so I was about 8 years old when I wrote this song for my brother Herb. And we used to get in a lot of trouble, as brothers do. And so this was a song that kind of came out of that experience. Yesterday, me and my brother Herb were playing in the backyard. We found a little frog and we put him in a jar. I guess he didn't like it, so he died. And that made me very sad. So I went and looked for another frog. That's what it was, yeah. Well, my brother hit me in the head with the wiffle ball bat. Didn't feel real good and I got real mad. So I went into the house and I told my dad. And he came out and spanked my brother, and I was glad. Yeah! Daddy's in the backyard spanking on Herbie. And it's the funniest thing that I have ever seen. Daddy's in the backyard beating on Herbie. And that's making me very happy, 'cause he's so mean.
Hey, right now I'm just hanging out here in Carlson Hall, and we're going to go upstairs. We have a little competition going on. We're going to try to find the dirtiest room. So let's go on up and see who's the king of filth. Hi, right now I'm sitting here with, well, I'll let them introduce themselves.
Craig Ankrum. Lynn Clark.
We're sitting here with Craig and Lynn, and I'm going to ask them some questions about, different aspects of cleaning their room, and I'm sure something that everybody's interested in. Craig, now honestly tell me, how often do you clean your room except for, let's say, like room checks? Do you actually clean your room at times when there's not a room check?
Well, no, of course. Well, okay. I think Lynn cleaned the room because, well, he has no social life and was really bored and had nothing to do. But, you know, it's just spot clean. No, we don't.
Okay. Lynn, I'd like to ask you something. When I walked in the room, I guess one of the things that caught my eye was the boxer shorts up on the lamp there. Maybe you could explain how those got up there, maybe whose they are, and...
I don't know how they got there, and I'd get them down, except I can't find a chair. So
Hey, right now I'm sitting here in room 522 with Dave Young. And Dave, do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, but be honest with me, alright? How often do you clean your sheets?
Once a week.
Live from New York.
Hey, right now we're on 4th floor with
Mark Kingsrider and Scott Jansen.
Alright, what do you guys think your chances are in this competition we're having here?
I'd say fairly high when you look around the room.
You guys think you're gonna win?
Oh, definitely. Most sure. With this beautiful mess on the floor, I think we have a good chance.
Right now I'm sitting here in room 418, and why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
My name's Tony Negrilli.
And Dave Marsh.
Alright, are you guys the responsible ones for the mess in this room?
Not at all.
Who is the messy ones in your guys' room?
Do you guys know Jeff Johnstone? He's the most bizarre person on campus. He's kind of from the planet Fruit Loop. He's the one who also makes the mess in the room, or the majority of it. And then Todd.
And also Todd Sharp.
Yeah.
Todd Sharp definitely also is involved in this.
This is
catastrophe.
I think they just picked up, to be honest. This is picked up and vacuumed, but.
Well, this is Steve, and this is room 403, and Steve is going to tell us his philosophy on why one should keep a room dirty.
My philosophy is that the way a room gets dirty is looking for things because you can't find what you're looking for. So my philosophy is you just keep it messy and you know where everything is and you can find it easily.
The winner of Video Edition's Dirtiest Room Contest is room 422.
Whoa! This has been Kyle Eisenberger for Video Edition. Man, how some people live.
Welcome to another issue of North Central's local ministry focus. Getting my thoughts together here. We're at West St. Anthony, Maine, sipping some Cokes with Todd Wold. Right now we're going to see his song, Snowblind, and then we're going to talk to him about it afterwards. Excellent. Good job. Snowblind by Todd Wold. Todd's a good friend of mine. We've been friends for years doing music together. Todd, tell us, what does snowblind mean?
Snowblind, you ever, in the winter time, you go outside and it's really bright with sunlight and then the snow has got a glaze on it, and it gets in your eyes so that when you go back into the house you can't see anything for a while. That's snow blindness. It's common to most Minnesotans when it's sunny, and that's kind of a metaphor for the song. So.
Okay, is it a spiritual metaphor, or?
I know what the song's about.
Sure, you can tell us that too.
Well, the song's directed towards Christians, which is, I try to write my music for everybody to listen to. I don't like to target it, because it's not like something I market for particular people, but this one's aimed at Christians, and the message is basically, there's so much light around you, and you're constantly inundated with church and light and goodness, and it tends to blind some people, not everybody, but some people, until they walk around following anybody, anything, any wind of doctrine, and they're blind in a sense, even though they're not, and so it's kind of a song to wake people up a little bit.
Okay, now you're at Northwestern College right now, right? And you're gonna. When do you graduate from there?
Hopefully '93. Hopefully.
What do you plan on doing after school?
I plan on working as a writer in some way, either commercially or freelancing. I want to work with magazines, and then I also want to continue to write music and to perform.
That's great. Thanks, Todd. This has been Wayne Hanson with Local Ministry Focus.
Well, spring break will soon be upon us, guys. Why don't you tell us where you'll be going?
We're taking a chartered bus around the world.
All three of you?
Yeah, on the bus. Greyhound, all the way.
You too?
Yeah, it's one of those amphibian buses.
Where?
Yeah, it can go on land or water.
I see.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us where you're going for spring break?
We're going for spring break. I'm taking the plane home to White Bear Lake.
I'm going to Chicago, Illinois. We're doing a week of outreach ministries at the church in Schaumburg, and we're looking forward to it, and we're excited.
I'm going to be here at North Central. If you know I can get a ride to North Carolina, please help me out. That's about it.
Where are you heading over spring break?
I am going to Palm Beach, Florida.
Spring break, I'm stuck here. I want to go home so bad, but I have no money. I'm broke. I'm getting married. That has a lot to do with being broke. And so I'm stuck here, so I don't get to go home. So just study, classwork, and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm headed back home to Chicago, Illinois, to spend time with my family and my girlfriend, and hopefully have a good time and be back here for the last part of school.
I'm going to Michigan for spring break to be with my family. And we're just gonna go to church and shopping, lots of shopping, good stuff like that.
I'm going to Kansas City, Missouri, home for spring break.
I'm going to Canada. I'm going to Calgary to visit an ex-boyfriend. And that's all. I get to, well, he's a good friend of mine, and he's an Egyptian, so I get to eat lots of Arab food. And that's where I'm going for spring break for a week.
Thanks for the issue of North Central Video Edition. Join us next time for our College Day special. College Day special. I don't have local artists. Music from the Illinois Studio. So I'm just going to call it the